Yo, welcome everyone. It's finally happening. Bitcoin is right now once again trying to break a major trendline resistance. Let me show you what is our next exact price target. Now, first you're going to see already a few days ago, Bitcoin tried breaking our major trend line where we are connecting the all-time high with the lower high and going with the logarithmic scale. Yes, we failed with the breakout right here. We got some kind of a fake out and Bitcoin then got quite a significant rejection back down of, let's just say, approximately 6%. Where we got a bounce right here, it was also actually another important level, measuring right now the entire upper price action. Sure, we got a bounce exactly at our value area low, and we simply said in our live stream on Sunday, if there is going to be some kind of a reaction back towards the upside, Bitcoin reclaiming our recent low right here, we might fire another long or a buy trade. And for sure, all of our long trades on Bitcoin right here, on Ethereum, and also on XRP are right now being in a beautiful profit. However, I need to be completely honest with you. If you are in my free VIP Discord server, you probably know about the post I made only a few hours ago, where I said Bitcoin has hit our first price target. This is now my next take profit for my long trade. If higher, we are probably looking for a higher high and for Bitcoin to hit the upper daily level. So yes, we are definitely trying to get a breakout right now as we speak from our major trendline area of resistance. But the reality also is Bitcoin is right now trading exactly at the major golden Fibonacci ratio at approximately 76,600 US dollars. That is why later in the video, I am going to show you exactly about the trading setup we could potentially go with approximately at the area where we are right now, but actually it is not going to be a brand new long trade. It is going to be a short position. Now, on the other hand, what you're right now going to see, it is happening on the Achler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame. Here we are actually getting some kind of a bullish indication, and it does look like it is right now already confirmed. We are getting a double bottom pattern on the daily time frame, which usually it is actually a major bullish indication. On the other hand, a double top pattern is a bearish indication. We already got it right here. Only a few weeks ago, Bitcoin started moving significantly towards downside, and the last time we got a double bottom pattern right here, it was approximately in May 2025. Bitcoin was pumping towards the upside, and after the double bottom pattern was confirmed, we definitely also got another major pump on the Bitcoin price itself. So definitely looking right now at the Achler stochastic CG oscillator, this one is right now definitely saying to us the breakout is probably going to continue and we can be expecting much higher price targets in the upcoming days. But again, my strategy is usually very simple. At the area of resistance, I don't want to fire another long or a buy trade. At the area of resistance, simply I'm going to look and take even more profits from my long trade, potentially look to fire another short or a sell position. Now, of course, because we are right now getting a bullish indication on the daily time frame on the Achlers right here, you need to be slightly more careful entering a short position already. That is why we need to have a very simple rule, and the rule is going to be when we go right now on the 1 hour time frame, measuring the entire upper price action again with the volume, where we can right now see Bitcoin is trading above the value area high, and the acceptance above the value area high is a bullish Bitcoin indication. So we can right now very simply say if Bitcoin right here is going to get a sign of weakness, which is going to be rejection right now, going below the value area high, definitely a bearish Bitcoin indication. Only in this scenario, we might look to fire another short or a sell position on the Bitcoin price itself. If this right here is not going to happen, if the rejection from the area is not going to happen in the upcoming hours, definitely we need to be expecting much higher price targets in the upcoming hours. That is right why I would definitely appreciate if you right now smash up the like button, because 600 likes are definitely possible. And of course also, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me now show you exactly what are going to be our next price targets if Bitcoin right here right now now it is going to get a successful breakout. So what we need to first of all do, let's go with our high-term time frame areas of resistances, where you can write a notice. The first daily level is going to come in at approximately $77,000. The next daily level, if this one of course is going to get a breakout, is then going to be much higher at $78,600 area. And this daily level, in my opinion, is going to be much more of an important one. Why so? Because it actually does align beautifully with our previous high, which is right here for liquidity purposes. Later in the video, I still want to show you the Bitcoin liquidation heat map right here, but nevertheless, right now looking purely at the chart, it does seem like the next level you need to be aware of is going to be this specific daily level. However, in my opinion, this daily level right here, it's also not really a major price target. Sure, it is the high-term time frame area of resistance, but clearly you can write a notice, it doesn't really align with anything else. That is why the bigger level, a much stronger area of resistance, is actually going to be much higher at $78,500 area. Now, additionally, you probably know that Bitcoin already a few days ago confirmed a major semi-gap, and this specific gap is right now still not filled. So if you look like that, Bitcoin right now definitely does have quite a high probability of continuing much higher, and the next target, according to our semi-futures chart right here, it is going to be the top of the semi-gap at approximately $77,500. So of course, if you right to look at this, it definitely does seem like Bitcoin does have a higher probability of continuing higher, and that of course in this scenario, all of our long trades on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and also on XRP are going to be in an even bigger profit. Also right now, if you go with the Ethereum chart, you can definitely notice we got a perfect bounce at our golden Fibonacci ratio after taking the liquidity below the recent low. You can definitely see I had an alert set exactly at our liquidity level, and we talked about this exact trading setup already on Sunday in my free live stream. So also of course, if right now Ethereum is going to continue higher, all of our long trades are going to be in an even bigger profit. But the reality right now is you always need to be prepared for higher targets and also for lower targets. So what is right now going to be our bearish scenario? What if Bitcoin is going to once again fail the entire breakout? This right here was some kind of a fake out, and we do get right here another major push towards downside. What if right now Bitcoin is going to see the acceptance below the value area high? In this scenario, I want to show you what is going to be the first very important support area you should really not ignore. So what we can right now do, we go again with our Fibonacci retracement from the swing low back towards the swing high, and you can right now see the golden Fibonacci ratio is coming in exactly at our point of control, exactly at the biggest volume cluster, and additionally, exactly right here, Bitcoin also does have the liquidity level at approximately $74,600. So let's right now say like that, if there is right now going to be a rejection back down, Bitcoin does get the acceptance below the value area high, bearish indication, we could potentially look to fire a short trade, stop loss above the value area high, first take profit area, the golden Fibonacci ratio, with the second take profit being much lower, approximately at the value area low, or ideally slightly lower at approximately $73,400. Bitcoin really does have beautiful support levels if there is going to be a rejection back towards downside, because the value area low right here is really not a random one. What we can do right here, Fibonacci from the low right here back towards the high, golden Fibonacci ratio, it is actually going to come in exactly below our recent lows, which right here means if there is a rejection back down, Bitcoin grabs the liquidity below the recent lows, we hit our golden Fibonacci ratio, and of course right here potentially we might even look to fire another long or a buy trade. That is right why if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free $20,000 bonus without KYC and without VPN on BTunix exchange with the second link down below in the description. Because right now on BTunix, you register, you deposit, you're already going to get a beautiful bonus right here completely for free, but also the more you're going to trade, the bigger bonuses you're going to get, including an iPhone 17 and an iPhone 17 Pro Max. But also, the better you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get using the second link down below in the description. So if you're right now looking for another trade, why not taking an advantage of the free bonus right here? But also right now, why is our recent high right here at $78,500 area right here definitely going to be another very important price target. Let's go right now with the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, because this one right here is on the 3-day time frame right now saying to us the biggest liquidation cluster is coming in exactly above this specific high. Over 72 million of short trades are going to get wrecked if Bitcoin right now does continue higher. But also right now, zooming out even further on the 1-week time frame, this one is right now also saying to us higher targets are probably very, very likely, because right here almost 200 million of short trades are going to get wrecked if Bitcoin right now does continue its way much higher towards the upside. So right now our plan right here, it is playing out almost exactly and very, very beautifully. We entered long trades exactly at the areas of support, and all of them are right now being in a beautiful profit. We know exactly where is going to be our next take profit area. Ideally, this specific high right here, if Bitcoin right now is going to get a successful breakout out of our major trendline area of resistance. But also right now we definitely know, overall speaking, the gravity is pushing Bitcoin higher and higher and higher. Why so? Look right now very simply at the market structure. We are still forming higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, another higher high, another higher low, and potentially right now, if the trend is going to continue, for sure, we can be expecting right here another higher high. Also, the average trend, it doesn't matter if you're going to go on the 30-minute time frame or maybe even on the 15-minute time frame, we are still in uptrend. 50 EMA, the red one, is above the 200 EMA. So definitely 15-minute right here, 30-minute, 1-hourly, 2-hourly, 4-hourly time frame, all of them are right now being in an uptrend. So talking about the probabilities, looking right now also, of course, at the Adler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame, all of those indications are right now saying to us higher targets are definitely slightly more likely. But of course, probably right now you're asking yourself, bro, if you're right now saying higher targets are right now more likely, why the heck wouldn't you enter another long trade where Bitcoin is trading as right now, if clearly right now we are breaking towards the upside? The thing is, you want to try and buy low and you want to try and sell high. Where we are as right now, you're going to be buying high, and that is usually what you don't want to do. Usually, again, you want to buy low, you want to long at the area of support and potentially go with a short or a sell position at the area of resistance. That is why I'm right now telling to you, if there is going to be another push down, Bitcoin gets the acceptance below the value area high, sign of weakness, we can be looking right here for another short trade. But of course, if you're right now not holding a long position, simply you need to wait for a push towards the upside, and only at the areas of support we can then look to fire another long or a bank position on the Bitcoin price itself. That is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 20,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN using the stack link down below. You register on Bitunics, you're going to get some beautiful bonuses after you register and after you deposit. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.